Hello, hello, hello. Let me get my whole life at this moment as I get prepared. Here messed up and all. Excuse me, y'all. I just need to play the right song. Alright. I'm gonna let this play for a little bit before I start talking. It's time to give a testimony, give a live account for what God has done for who? You. But when I did that, I looked at myself and said, you. Catch it? For the time is now. Right in your wilderness. You have to actually see it in order to say it. So if you don't see it, don't say it. It's as simple as that. And what I love about God is in the midst of Him helping you or working through it with you, He allows you to see the blessing, hear the blessing, wait for it. So you hear all that clapping, you can't help but to think that they're clapping and applauding you spiritually. So that leads me to having something that I have against the world's spiritual system. And some gonna get mad at me, and some gonna sit up here and probably want to stone me and want to put me in the early grave. But I agree with Pastor Jesus when he said, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall what? Confess. And unfortunately, it's this system of the world that we sort of have to stand up to, right? Literally, the millennials, I'm talking to you, Generation X, we have to abide here until God calls us home or He creates a new system for us to live in. This world is our home. This earth is His, though. It's His footstool. So come one, come all. Live by the Spirit, come by the Spirit in Galatians 5. Galatians 5. Walk by the Spirit, I think it says. And that one was just something quick to think about. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that social media needs its place both spiritually and naturally, not just to kind of confuse, but for God's kingdom to be retaken. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it would always be kind of filled up, but the generations need to raise their hand and stand. I heard stand clear. So these are going to be posted for the enemy to look at and to know that I am God. Not Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. The man with the tablet with no voice at all, but has a tone and needs it to be heard. For real. Because I don't like the spiritual realm that this world has. They talk to you through the walls. You know, let's talk about that in the next video. But through the walls, you don't get the same response. You know, because when Jesus died and got up, it says that the earth shook. You know what I'm saying? And the temple was torn. It was ripped in half, you know? So if Jesus was able to do that by dying, why does this spirit world or spirit realm remain hidden? You know, I have a huge problem with that, you know, because they tried to talk and to steal